In 2016, the formation of MTI represented a €2.5 million investment from industry members in a project valued at over €8 million. The initiative represented an industry collaboration that is unique in the Northern Hemisphere. MTI Phase 1 represented an opportunity for industry members to undertake projects of scale that they could not do individually, such as supporting the launch of ICBF's world-first National Genetic Breeding Index for meat quality. The Phase 2 programme addresses two primary themes of sustainability and digitalisation. The next goal for MTI is to support ICBF to develop a carbon footprint breeding index for beef based on reduced age at slaughter. That index will be based on real data from the day the calf is born to the day the steak product leaves the factory, destined for the consumer. Thanks to Dr. John Colreevy from MTI for talking with us today. So John, tell me, what is the MTI Phase 2 Genetics Carbon Project?
So the Phase 2 Genetics Carbon Project is supporting the work that we're doing in reducing the age at slaughter of the animal. So we measure all the inputs of the animal from when it's born, from the calf, right through to measuring its methane profile and identifying a very precise finishing time for that animal. And then we go further, we follow the animal into the factory and we're identifying those animals that give us the optimum commercial outputs for that animal.
Great, John, and tell me, what differentiates this from the current process?
Rather than relying on modelled data or predicted data, we're gathering real data that reflects the Irish production systems, so we can identify the optimum production systems that lower emissions and then follow that through to the factory in terms of the commercial returns and supporting the reduction of the age slaughter of the animal.
And who are the people behind this approach?
So we're very fortunate to have experts, global experts in the field. Professor Donna Berry, who's based in Chigaskin Moor Park, Dr. Paul Crossan, who's here in Chigaskin Grange, and Dr. Andrew Cromley, who's the Technical Director of ICBF, who designed the project for MTI, and they would have fed into the climate action plan for the ag sector and also into the development of the MAC system that we use here in Ireland.
How do you see this progressing?
The Farm Advisory Services here based in Chigaskin Grange have successfully reduced the age at slaughter by 2 months between the periods of 2010 and now. However, those gains have already been accounted for in the target emissions set for 2019, so we need to actually do more than that. Also, these farm practices can be reversed. With genetic breeding, so the ICBF breeding services, they're irreversible and they're cumulative. So no other country in the world can compete with our grass-fed platform if we can combine genetic improvement for lowering methane emissions with optimum commercial yield. And we can do that because MTI is a unique platform and unique in the Northern Hemisphere.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you, Sheila.
The beef processing companies involved in the formation of MTI have positioned themselves uniquely to take global leading steps to address sustainable beef production, to reassure global consumers and to achieve our ambitious Irish emissions targets.